motherfucking vlog. Day 5. I don't know what it is, but my bed is right by my window, and something about this window was not built right because it lets all the air in, and I'm just sitting here with my heating pad and my 10 blankets. Like, I just made some hot chocolate, but it's scalding, so I can't drink it yet. Welcome to a new vlog. So last night, I was an idiot. I fell asleep at like 9:30 and went to bed till 12:30. So right now I'm not tired. I think I'm gonna stay up until like 4, then take a nap and then go to work. Or I could just go to bed now and wake up early before work. Nah. So my choices right now are I could be a good student and start my research paper that's due on Friday. Or I could read. I know, y'all thought I finished a book and I was ready to move on to a new book. Nope, there's another one I'm still in the middle of. It's been a couple weeks since I've mentioned this, but I'm also currently reading Less Than Zero by Bret Easton Ellis. Christy, who was in the last vlog, this is her favorite book. It's set in the late 80s about this college student who comes home from college to LA where he lives with his rich family and hangs out with all his rich friends. And it's about how vapid life is when you're rich and just being addicted to drugs and not having close relationships with anyone because everything is just for the image. And the main character is just this blasé, complacent character, and his writing style really reflects that. It's so choppy and short and devoid of emotion. This can drag a little bit because of the writing style, but thankfully it's told in vignettes, so every section is only a couple pages maximum. But because the writing style doesn't lend very much description, it's so hard to distinguish between side characters, which is the problem I'm having now. He's at a party with all of them and I don't know who's who. I am currently 84 pages into that. It's really short, so that's like a little less than halfway. Made a lot of notes so far because I think there's lots of great quotes in here about how everyone just goes with the flow in life. It's very nihilistic and emo sometimes, so I just think it's interesting. For the first time, I tried uploading through like the YouTube option up here instead of saving it separately then going there. And whoa, that was so fast. This is tonight's mood. So this little book is on Scribd. It's narrated by Lin-Manuel Miranda and it's only 45 minutes long. Guess who's about to read that? I'm not quite sure what this book is about. I know it's in collaboration with Johnny Sun, which is a really funny Twitter account. He wrote the graphic novel Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too. I think this is just loosely based on Lin-Manuel's good night and good morning tweets. It's little pep talks. Let's see if I can get my life together after I listen to this. I just realized that my heating pad is by a brand none other than Kaz. One might say I've been snuggling Kaz. That's the update. That's all I had to say. When you see the opportunity for a bad joke, you gotta make it. Okay, good night. I finished it. It was pretty cute, but I think half of the book is Johnny's drawings, so listening to it on audio, you lose half of it. So I'm gonna hold off rating it until I see a physical copy. I can just flip through it. But it was very motivational because Lin-Manuel narrated it. It was all very sweet. It felt like he was giving me a personal little pep talk. It was quick. It was cute. I just love him so much. I love both of them so much. I definitely want to get it for my shelf. I'm freezing and I'm half asleep. And I think it's like 5 a.m. anyway, so gotta go to bed now. I have work from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. and then I have a shift in my office from 3 to 4. So we got a pretty busy day tomorrow. Crap, I have to take off my makeup. Yeah. Thank God. Thank God I didn't take off my makeup last night because that's what I'm wearing to work. Mini makeup tutorial for when you wear the same makeup to bed and you're gonna wear it the next day. You only really have to do 2 things. Fix your lipstick. I'm just gonna take mine off. Double check your under eyes aren't smeared. If they are, do a little touchy-uppies. Lastly, you do something to make yourself look a little fresh. Extra highlight, because that's the #1 thing that wears off for me. Put this on again, it looks like you just applied it. Ready to go out. We're about time to go home. I have been teaching people grammar laws all day. I feel like commas can burst out of my ears at this point. But now I have to go to my professor's office hours and finally ask about that essay about Moby Dick, and I might cry. It could be festive. So, wow, this hair. Have I been electrocuted by lightning? Jury's still out. I gotta go clock out. I'm shocked that I'm brave enough to vlog at work. I'm like, hey guys. There's like people here and stuff. Someone was in my professor's office, so I'm out here. Just wait. I wonder if you can hear me. I'm literally right outside. Fire. Just cried immediately after leaving his office because my essay sucks and he said to change it. Love that for me. Honestly, it's not even that bad. He said it's fixable. Like, he didn't say change the entire thing, but the whole thing was like my original idea. He was like, what was your original idea? You should just do your original idea. But I remember I went to him with my original idea. He said, you can't do that idea. We have to do it about nature. And my original idea wasn't about nature. So now we have to make it about nature, and I can't make it about nature. So he says, do your original idea, but I can't because it has nothing to do with nature. I'm stressed. I'll be fine. I just need to cry about it and then I'll be fine. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hey guys, today we're gonna be assembling a tuna salad. The first step I already did. You put the tuna in the thing. Then you take your mayonnaise. And you put the sweet relish in. Now here's the best part. They give you this little tiny ass spoon. You mix that tuna all together. Make sure it's blended till it's all real creamy and looks like cat vomit. That's what good pussy sounds like. I can't. Take one, you take your spoon, get some of this sweet tuna. And when you're alone, you can eat it in one bite, but since there's people watching it, you pretend to enjoy it in 2 bites, so. Okay. You're gonna have to cut that. Christy's literally my hero. She brought me I almost said Chick-fil-A. That's how brainwashed I am by this chicken establishment. Chicken-y! Now I gotta cry about this Moby Dick paper. Update. Still writing this essay. Still wanna cry. Still hate it. Still don't know what I'm doing. Good news though. I'm on page 400 out of 500 when typing up the quotes. So I only have a little more to go, then hopefully I can start piecing something together. But this is gonna be a boring vlog because I have 2 essays due at the end of this week and we're not doing that well on them. It's like, what time is it? Almost 9. Just finished typing up all the quotes in my book to see like what all I want to use, and then I added analysis around it as I was typing so I wouldn't forget what I wanted to say. And I just copied and pasted all of that in a document. I still have one more source to include too. I'm at 8 pages with no introduction and no conclusion. I have to reach 10 pages, still have to add one more source. It's time for a nap, gals. I'm so close to the end. I thought I'd have like 5 pages maybe. I'd have to write half of this essay, but I'm almost done. What the heck? Love that for me. Obviously, I haven't read any today because I've been staring at a computer screen since I was born, but I'm proud of myself, even though this vlog is probably gonna be super boring. 2 gals done with their homework, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Hey.
I'm walking home now. I'm so ready to take a hot shower and dive into my bed face first. Yay, now I can actually have fun content.
I haven't seen you in forever.
So much just happened in 2 seconds.
Whitney, I stole your camera so I could tell them the good news. I'm finished with my unit plan.
And this vlogmas.
Whitney, come here. And you shrink down. You wrote 8 pages of your 10-page paper. I'm done with my 40-page unit plan. Your test is gonna be over tomorrow and you're gonna be done with concepts of science.
So yeah, it's definitely midnight. I haven't done any of the rest of my homework. I haven't started my reading for Emily Dickinson. I haven't showered. I haven't started my laundry. Kaylin showed me the BitLife app, which is the worst thing that's ever happened to me because for the past 2 hours, I've been playing BitLife.
Who showed you?
It's dumb.
Who showed you?
Adrian?
Yeah, I started this.
You know what? I need to delete it, but I already paid money to get the ads to go away because I couldn't handle it.
Tell them the whole story.
I was only 42! I got diagnosed with bunions. I'm like, that's fine. Everyone gets a little bunion every now and again. So I go to my doctor, I'm like, hey, how do I get rid of these bunions? They were like, can't help you, sis. I was like, hey, how about I go to the witch doctor? And she gave me a toad. The toad was like, no. So then that's the story of how I died because of bunions. So the news today is George H.W. Bush had his funeral.
And while during this funeral, George Bush handed Michelle Obama a piece of candy.
Michelle Obama looked really startled and alarmed, but we love her anyway.
Hillary Clinton looked really flustered that she was sitting in the same row as Donald Trump.
Michelle Obama has a new memoir out right now. It's called Becoming, and it's available on Amazon.
And also, in other news, there's an 80% chance of snow on Saturday.
Tomorrow's my last day of class ever. I'm wearing my last outfit of clean clothes.
I need to do laundry because I need to pack to go home.
Well, the washer and dryer is open.
You can go first. I was going to do it tomorrow night.
Kaylin, I'm so proud of you. You're my best friend.
You're my best friend. Hey, I haven't seen you this week, and it's your last week, and that we're going to be together. So I'm a little offended. I'm not talking to you. You realize that? This is our last week together, and she like napped all last night.
Listen, Mama was tired. I feel like we're just two gals at a bar.
Give me a shot.
Shot.
Oh man,
Do you want a chaser?
that vodka's been sitting up in that fridge for like a good year. It was pungent.
Pognant.
Not to be that bitch, but it's pungent. Everybody, shot. Do I have to keep singing it forever?
No, I need like cheers.
Cheers. That would have been such a funny shot and you ignored me.
Down.
Another one? This episode is brought to you by Burnett's Pink Lemonade.
This smells like nail polish remover.
Yeah, but you taste so good in Dr. Pepper or Coke or anything.
So that's the end of today's adventures. Sorry this was a more boring vlog, but I had a lot to catch up on before tomorrow. I still have a whole assignment I needed to do instead of play that dumb app on my phone. Really, don't download it. It'll ruin your life. It's gonna be so weird that I have so much to do right now, but as soon as Friday hits, I'm gonna have nothing. So bear with me for the next couple days, even if the vlogs are boring. Thank you for coming back, and I promise we'll get more interesting content soon. Bye. Silence.